Well, some Apple owners say the new iPhone 15 is too hot to handle.
That's not cool. So here's one TikToker's complaint.
iPhone 15 Pro burned my fingers due to it overheating. Here's a picture of my fingers from earlier today. As you can see, there's like little bubbling happening on each of the fingers.
Well, one YouTuber posted this video of his device reaching 104 degrees. He says all it takes is a 2-minute FaceTime call or scrolling for just 8 minutes.
So what is the problem here? And more importantly, is there a way to fix it? Lisa Edi-Chicco, senior mobile editor for CNET, joins us live. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So Lisa, what is exactly causing these phones to overheat?
Yeah, so Apple spoke out about this issue over the weekend and basically said that it's identified some conditions that could be causing this issue. And one of those is a bug in iOS 17, which is the new software that just came out for iPhones earlier last month. So Apple will be releasing a software update to fix that issue. But it also said that it could have to do with certain apps that have been updated. So it's also working with the developers behind those apps to put out a fix.
So it's not just an iPhone 15 issue then. It could be any iPhone model if you've got this new software or if you're using certain apps?
So a lot of the reports that we have heard have only been for the iPhone 15 family, specifically more focused on the iPhone 15 Pro. I haven't really seen complaints about the iPhone 14 heating up or other older models. So it does seem like this is something that could be specifically impacting the iPhone 15 Pro.
So while users are waiting for that update from Apple, what should they be doing in the meantime? Is there a fix for that?
So if your phone is getting too hot, there are a couple of things you can do to try to cool it down. The first one would be to remove a case. If you have a case on the phone, that can help cool it down quickly. You can also turn on low power mode, which helps dial down some of the things that might be happening in the background. And also make sure your phone is not sitting out in direct sunlight in a hot car or something like that. And even just turning off the phone for a few minutes can be really helpful if it is feeling too hot to the point where it's difficult to touch it. So that's what I would recommend.
So many of us have so many apps on our phone. Lisa, how do you know what app might be causing an issue?
So it's hard to know specifically which app could be causing an issue. What I would do is go into your iPhone settings menu and kind of see which app is draining a lot of your battery. You can do this in the battery section of the iPhone settings menu. So that's one area to start. And if you do find an app that seems like it might be occupying a lot of power and really putting a strain on your phone, you can also go into the settings menu and turn off background app refresh for that specific app. And that should help the problem, but turning on low power mode kind of does a lot of things like that in the background anyway that could be helpful. So I would recommend that as a starting point.
All right, so Apple also replaced their leather cases with these fine woven phone cases, but people are returning them, complaining about them. What is going on there?
So there have been some reports that these cases tend to scratch and scuff more easily. We've seen some reports from reviewers on YouTube as well as other tech journalists that have said that the cases kind of scuff and scratch a bit more easily. So that seems to be what's happening. Apple hasn't really spoken about this topic in particular, but it does seem like some users are reporting that it doesn't hold up quite as well as the old leather cases did.
All right. Well, after all this build-up, a little bit of a rocky rollout, but thanks for letting us know what's going on, Lisa Edi-Chicco with CNET.
Thanks for having me.
Another issue with the iPhone 15 too that's being talked about is users say it has a durability problem. One YouTuber posted this video of his device breaking after he used his thumbs and fingers to bend it.
Oh.
He's been testing iPhone models for years. In this instance, he was testing the smaller iPhone 15 Pro with a titanium frame. No response from Apple on this issue. I say if your phone is making calls and it takes a picture, it's good enough for me. I'm going to just stick with my model here.